I think really the English media does have a problem with a group like us because we don't fit in, and we don't go away. I mean, they just find us really irritating. I can understand why, because we've sort of disregarded everything, and so we're still able to do what we want. So we're sort of we irritate people. When we had the album titled Pornography, we weren't going to write songs about, you know, child sex. It was just called Pornography because it gave us a sense, you know, we discussed the idea of pornography, and we had you know, that word has connotations, and it coloured the record. I'm always prepared for it to end. I get very disillusioned very quickly with never sort of feeling that we've achieved anything. It's like you know, I'm always discontent. So I always think you know, that we're not really getting anywhere. We're not doing anything. And also I'm like just dramatic by nature. A real lot of effort to stir the monster that is The Cure nowadays. You know, we all met up and I say to the others, do you think we should do another record? And everyone goes, yeah. And we do, and everything just sort of picks up again. Fixated as I, otherwise it'll all be right in the words, and I can have a holiday. This Me album is supposed to be like a showcase almost of things that we can do, and it's like a record you would really listen to you could listen to with other people. Songs like Pictures of You and Last Dance are more their obsession and fixation. They're not really love. It's not love like in Love Song. Love Song's the only one that actually sort of is about the love that exists between two people in a real way. All the other songs aren't. They're actually about the lack of love, if anything. Obviously the Spider-Man is just like a kind of a bogeyman character, really. It stands for, it's symbolic of various things. I was trying to sort of disguise various phobias. It's just sometimes when your fear of going to sleep because you don't think you'll ever wake up again, that you have, particularly when you're young. You know, you get, sometimes sleep can be really welcoming, and it can be a sort of a reprieve from day-to-day life, and other times it can be, you know, if you get into a pattern, which I've been in from time to time, of nightmares that you really dread falling asleep. It's you try and keep yourself awake at all costs. And it's just about that. It's just about the last time that happened to me. But the Spider-Man's a very thinly disguised analogy of various phobias that I have. It sounds very easy to say that. It's like we could do better, but we don't want to. But it is actually, it's true in our case. I mean, there's so many things that we don't do that we should do to kind of establish ourselves even more and to capitalise on what we do. But really the idea of that kind of overwhelming fame in a way, I mean, not that it's very likely we would get it, but it has too many disadvantages, and we've been doing it too long to be taken in by the sort of the veneer of fame and what it brings. Because all it brings is trouble, really. It brings heartache. You know, you can't do anything ever again without people criticising you, basically, and looking at you all the time. I mean, when we're in the studio, we have guidelines of what we're going to do, and then we play, and that's how it turns out. I mean, that's the idea of being in a group. The idea of being in a group isn't to make a record that you feel will somehow promote your image or change your image or something like that. That's what you want to be seen as. I mean, whatever we've done through the years, we've done because that's what we want to do. And sometimes it's worked and sometimes it hasn't. And it's that side of it. If you start to control every aspect of what you do, you lose all the sort of the spark of originality.